So, two confessions. It's the next day, and that's how far I got. I did this bit, okay? And my back was aching. I seem to be losing my voice. So I only have that little bit there to do, and then I can do the polish routine that I did on that half of the hood with my Scotch-Brite pad, and the hood should be done. I did this part of the hood, this half of the hood also, so I've only got that little bit to do. So, confession number one. Confession number two, well, it's the next day, and I only got that bit, so that's the two confessions. And I went out to Valentine's Day dinner tonight with my wife. I conspired with her supervisor to give her the night off, and so I showed up at her work like I normally do at the end of my work day, the beginning of her work day, and checked in with her and said, okay, let's go out to dinner. And she's like, oh, I wish. I said, no, we're going out to dinner. I already got the time off for you with your supervisor. Oh, I said, actually, you got the whole night off. Oh, she seemed kind of reluctant. It's like, no, you're taking the night off. So for Valentine's Day, we did dinner at a nice restaurant, and now she's got the rest of the night off, and she's huddled up with her index cards and studying. She has an exam tomorrow, not one that she's really worried about, but it's Becca, so she gets a little anxious, and she does well, but she doesn't do as well as she wants to admit. So she's a good student. So she's got the same thing going that I did when I was a student. I was a very good student as an adult, and she's got a good academic discipline. So she'll do fine. She'll do fine. But she's just anxious. But look at this. What's in there? What's in there? These are the sealed packages for the first two raffles. So I'm going to be doing these drawings on their designated days. I'll be posting videos on their designated days. So I'm excited to do those. The bags are sealed. I will unseal these and do the drawing all in one take, just so that there's no shenanigans. So, there won't be, there won't be any shenanigans. So I've got a plan in mind for doing the drawing. I don't know how well that's going to work out because, I don't want to open these until it's time to do the drawing. So I don't know exactly how Andrea did the filling of the bags. I'm assuming she did one piece of paper for each entry, but feels like the bags have a bit of fluff to them, so I don't know if she crumpled up the papers or it's just how the bag feels. I don't know. So, we'll do the drawings later. But I just want you guys to know that I did get the bags and that they're sealed. And I'm very excited to do this. I really wanted to tear into these and see what they look like. But that's what they are. So I don't really know what it looks like inside there. We'll find out together. Um, this will be done on Saturday, so I'm going to shoot this video on Saturday, probably in the morning or the early afternoon, and it will be definitely posted by mid-afternoon, so we'll all know what happens then. I can't tell you how excited I am to do that. So anyway, I'm going to get to work on the rest of this so that I can finish off this hood this evening because I have to work tomorrow. So, woohoo! Excitement. All right, I'm done. Doesn't look like I'm done because look what happened to my Scotch-Brite pad. So I was using it and it got caught in my sweatshirt and wound itself off and committed suicide. That's okay because I pretty much used it and I was having to work really hard to use it on my drill and ended up using it like sandpaper. It actually worked okay, so I'm going to hang on to this. But anyway, I got most of the primer off. As you can see, it's shiny metal. Depending on how I reveal it in the light, here it looks like all wonderful bare metal. You know, from here you see all spotty primer. But this has actually all been gone over by the Scotch-Brite wheel. You can't tell, but I'd say this is ready for filler and whatever else. So the hood is done. I have to scuff the underside of it for paint if I'm going to do that. I probably should, at least to use it as a test panel. So deck lid, both rear doors, and hood are stripped and ready for the next step. I just have to do the rest of the car. But yeah, so I'm going to go out and soak in the hot tub with my honey and then go to bed because she's done studying. So that's it. Happy Valentine's Day, VD.